in the body posture and doing the Tai Chi correctly. Oh, I went to Shanghai, and I had a relative told me his uncle is a big guy in the Yang style Tai Chi in Shanghai. He is also a Catholic bishop over there too. So every week they use the church to practice the Yang Tai Chi, and they are like this, you know. And then when they are older, more than 60 years old, the whole group, everyone has a bone spur in their lower back because the compression, the stress on the lower back causes growth of the bone spur. You know, stress sometimes causes bone spur, right? The usual stress on the joints causes bone spur. Every one of them has a bone spur in the lower back. Yeah.
Master Wong, you talked about the sensation when the heel to the
Yeah.
the forward position. Do you, it occurred to me, do you have the sensation in front as well?
Some. Yeah, but the most of it in the back. And also I think he just raised a good point. Remember, we said going forward, all the weight has to be on the front foot. Now, the lower back is not entirely relaxed in a sense, because there is a stretch in the lower back. Try to maintain touch on the ground, that stretch. Right? Do you feel that stretch? Touch the ground. But you don't really have weight on it, but you can actually feel the stretch in order to maintain the heel touch the ground. Right. So the leg is kind of straight, not like this. Not like this.
It is straight.
Pardon?
It is straight. The leg.
Leg is straight. So you want to have a little bit, maintain some force on the leg to maintain the stretch. Not bending the knee like this.
Do you sense the stretch continuing when you're on that same leg when it's transferring back?
Yes.
When the leg,
When you pull it back, there's more in the front. When you're pulling back, again use your abdomen, pulling your body back, and pulling with the back foot. That is more sensation comes more in the front. Sensation comes more in the front. This sitting position is a very awkward position. But again, when we do push hand, when we do the push hand, you will realize this is such an important position. One of the most important position. But it is a very awkward position. A lot of people don't know how to do that correctly. So-called sitting position. Okay. Any other questions in the first segment?
Can I ask a question about sitting back?
Yeah.
When you're sitting back, are you tucking and sitting at the same
At
time?
the same time, right. And you don't try to bend. You're sitting back. It depends how you do it. You can sit deeper, deeper, and deeper down. Actually, the deeper you can sit, the better. In the push hand, you see why that is. But the sitting back, you still should be able to turn your body. Right? Because that is the purpose you sit back. You sit back, you turn, and the guy falls. try to maintain the health. Not like this.
So Master Wall, when you're sitting back, you're not shortening this distance in here. The stretching of that tailbone doesn't shorten this distance.
Not too much.
The weight
Yeah.
is here.
Right. Very correct. Right. If you shorten too much here, your turning is impeded. You cannot turn very good. You still need the lens so that you can turn. Because when I sit back, I don't just, when opponent come at me, I don't just sit back. I sit back, I have to turn to redirect. If you're too much like this, it's harder to turn. You can experiment that. It's harder to turn. You give it a stretch length, then you can turn back.
Is it a pelvic tilt?
You definitely.
Slack?
Yeah, pelvic tilt. And the crease is really here. The crease. Yeah, not crease in here.
Dr. Wall,
Yeah.
the farther you go down, do you find that you have to stretch? There's more of a.
I see.
Is that right? The farther you go down, this goes kind of the opposite way.
Kind of, yes.
Is that right?
Right. Yeah. Right. You kind of, your back is kind of pull up. Yeah. Certainly, if you take it, if your step is big, like it is, you sit back will naturally will sit quite low. Okay? Because your step is big. Now, we don't teach the large frame. The large frame with step is big does teach you how to sit low. Because if you don't sit low like this, you're not sitting. Your body weight partly is in the front. Okay? And when you sit back correctly, this part has to be even. Either my body is facing forward. If I'm like this, my body is really facing that way, not facing forward. So I have a strong side and a weak side. So when I sit like this, my teacher checks this. But really what he says is you are facing the opponent square, not the court. If you like this, these two are not even, then I'm facing at the angle. So he's using this gauge to gauge is your body facing the opponent squarely. Because we are talking about, most other martial arts try to facing the opponent like this. But we are facing the opponent squarely is because we will be able to redirect either direction. You cannot predict either direction. I can redirect. If I do like this, facing him at an angle like this, I can direct here fine, but I can't direct that way. But he's over there. I can't, So you give the signal to opponent. You have a strong side. The strong side is here. In fact, when we do push hand, we want to get into that. Because outside the push hand, people standing like you are here or standing like this. Always. So how do we handle now? This part he is very powerful. So how can we handle him? Take advantage of his weak side, which is this side, and not falling into his trap of like this. Because almost everywhere you go, people push and face sideways, right? Maybe your question. Go ahead.
Well, when I sit back, I feel a lot of pressure
Yes.
right here.
Yes. Yes.
Is that what I should be feeling like
Yes,
that.
yes. Really, really
Tight.
tight, really tight. And then actually you gradually develop. that.
I'm sorry, Mark, I didn't hear, what was the question here?
When I sit back, this muscle is very tight. And, I have a weak right knee, so I've noticed that I don't.
Yeah, then you take
sit
a
back.
smaller step. If you have knee problem, you always, you keep your step small so you don't overstrain your knee.
Dr. Wong, address also the tucking of the chin, because the head weighs a lot, and when people are doing push-ins, okay, if
Right.
the chin is not tucked,
Right, right. If the chin is not tucked, your weight goes back. And also, if people pushing and they just shock you a little bit, your head may like this. And when you do like this, then you are very weak. So this technique is very important. And we constantly try to stretch our chin up like this, using the neck muscle to support the head, rather than your cervical spine to support your head weight. And in doing so, you also develop the neck muscle. And neck muscle is important at preventing whiplash, if you're doing application. Yeah, when you sit back, you really have to tuck it in and get your stretch. And that's why actually you feel the back